Welcome into our lives.
And welcome to the Expanders Club podcast.
We're so happy to have you.
Join us as we embark on a journey of deep exploration, soul searching, and asking the hard questions.
With the goal of truly understanding the most aligned, empowered, and purposeful versions of ourselves.
We want to live an extraordinary life, and we're willing to dig deep to find out what it takes.
Buckle up. You're about to meet a new version of yourself, an extraordinary one. Hello, my friends. We did it. We made it through the eclipse portal. We made it out alive. There were some testy moments there in my world anyway. Hope you all had an easier time than me. However, worth it. On the other side, feeling good. Some huge realizations and moments of transformation and things that are going to completely shift my life. That it felt like, it's about time. It's about time to dig into these. It's about time to be really honest with myself, be honest with the people around me that also I'm building and creating a life with, mostly my husband and my close family. But damn, it was a little hard. It was a little hard fully getting there. And I'm really happy to be on the other side. And April has a whole different energy to it. Are you guys feeling it? It is April 1st. Right now, when I'm recording this is going to come out tomorrow on April 2nd. And I would say that for the past few days, probably since the eclipse portal closed on Saturday, I've just been feeling this energy that feels more like momentum, more like clarity, more like ease and flow. And it feels really good. It feels really good. It still feels new. It still feels a little disorienting, but the vibes are good, people. The vibes are good. And we have a really simple message for April. But first, if you're new here, welcome. This is the Expanders Club podcast. My name is Brooke Harris, and I am your host, your spiritual bestie, your guide on this journey of expansion, of growth, of discovery, of finding your soul's purpose. I am a CEO, and I'm also an oracle and a mom and a wife and many other things. As an oracle, I help people awaken to their soul's calling. I help guide them on the path of their soul's calling. And that is really, my life's work at the moment and what brings me the most joy. If you want to know more about that, you can follow me on Instagram at _Brooke_Harris. I share content. You can follow the link to book a reading. It will tell you all about it. I paused for a second when I said I share content because I don't know how you guys are feeling about social media lately, but I just it's not vibing with me. We're not on the same wavelength. And I think that's a good thing. And I think social media is an incredible tool. But I've really backed away a lot just because it doesn't feel good to use it. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not still having moments where I'm sitting, staring at social media, but it's a lot less, which feels good. It feels like I'm a lot more present in my life. I have a lot more mental clarity, just not hopping from one thing to the other. And I have a lot to share with you guys, but I've felt kind of reluctant to share it on social media lately. My main source that I use is Instagram. And I think part of it is Instagram and part of it is what we'll get into, which is the message for this month. So all that to say, if you're new, welcome. The first week of every month, we do a reading. I tap into the quantum, to the universe, whatever you want to call it, and gain messages for all of you and myself about what to expect for the month, what the energy is, what we should be thinking of, what the themes are. And this week they kept it really simple. Or this month, I should say, they kept it really simple. And it's a pretty profound message, but it's simple. And that is simply your craft for this month is you. Your craft is you. this month is an opportunity to, it's so interesting that this is coming in Aries season, right? Where there's usually a lot of momentum, a lot of fire energy, a lot of outwardness. But Aries is also about the self. And so this version of Aries season is really about going inward and building, creating this new version of ourselves that we stepped into. I want to talk for a second about this shift in energy. And I want to simplify it because if you are in the spiritual world similar to me, you're probably following a million astrology accounts, human design, all the things. And there's a lot of language about all the shifts that have been happening with the planets, with the energy. Like there's a lot going on. But I want to simplify it. And the most simple version is we are going from destruction energy to creator energy. And so if you're into tarot, you can think of it as like from tower energy to world energy. We have been working on in this energy of like burn it all down, right? The systems, the beliefs, the actions, the way of being, the flow that we were in before wasn't working. It wasn't working for a lot of us, or we just knew there was more. So that was the energy of pick it apart, tear it apart, peel off the pieces, burn it down, say no, move on. You know, this very like almost kind of like warlike energy of like we were going to war and the job was to destroy all of the things that weren't working. And damn, did we? We did. We rose to the occasion. We did great. Perfect. Now we've stepped through this portal. Thank you to the eclipse season for allowing this portal of transformation for us. We've gone through this very painful, awkward portal of transformation, and we're spit out on the other side. And we don't need our swords. We don't need our weapons. We don't need to light fires and burn shit down anymore. We are in the energy of creation, where we get to create life. We get to create systems that work for us. We get to create our flow and our way of being that works for us in our most expressed, most expanded version of ourselves, our most expressed, expanded chapter of ourselves. So it's a very different energy. We've been in like this destructive mode, which is exactly what the moment called for, exactly what was needed for a long time. You know, certainly the past year or two, for me personally, I feel like it's been more. It takes a lot of time to deconstruct the barriers, the walls, the conditioning that was put up around us. So yeah, that's the energy that we were started to get comfortable in, right? Now we've done it. We've done it. Like, give yourself a freaking hug. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of myself. Like, we did it. We fucking went to war and we won. We won. And now we get to do it our way. We get to create the life that we want, the life that we deserve, the life that we came here to live. Like, let's fucking go. That's really exciting, right? And it's a whole new way of being. So it's very disorienting. It is this new energy that we need to get used to. And April is just about that. It's like, let yourself get used to this new energy. Let yourself get used to the idea that you are the creator and you are co-creating your life. Move away from the destruction, the burn it all down, the focus on what's not working, and move into what would work, what can work, what kind of life do I want to create? Who am I? Like, I feel like when we were in that energy before of burning it all down, you almost don't have time to ask those questions, right? You identify the things that aren't working. You identify the stories. Like, that's a lot of work in itself. And you light the fires to get rid of them. And you didn't have time to fully answer the questions of like, well, but what, I know I don't want that, but what do I want? And now we're in this energy where we get to ask that. Not only do we get to ask that, we have to ask that. And we get to then go out and build and do and create it. So it's really exciting. And April is giving you permission to like get yourself situated in that energy. Start to daydream, start to look around and notice how the energy feels and flows differently. Start to see the different miracles that are showing up for you every day. Start to ask, who am I? How do I show up in this new vibration? Like, what is the biggest, most expressed version of myself? Like, just ask questions and start to kind of get the building blocks of this foundation of this new chapter for you. This new chapter where you are your most expressed, most expansive self. Like, it's so exciting. And I think we've been in this energy of just go, 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 go. And this is an energy that's a little bit slower, right? Because we want to do it right this time. And of course, there's no wrong or right way to do it. Like, that's not to put pressure on you, but like, give yourself the space to really get in flow and really understand what it is you want to create and what you want to build right now. And that's the permission you're being given. So I know a lot of times we don't give ourselves that permission, but remember, your goal right now is to craft the best you that has ever existed. That's the energy that you're in. You're in the energy of like limitless possibility, the energy of creation. Whatever you want to create, you can. And it's incredible. And it's an energy we've never been in before. So again, give yourself the space and some grace to figure it out, you know? We're all just trying to figure it out. But I will tell you, it's big, it's beautiful, it's exciting. It's the energy of creation. It's the energy of joy. It's the energy of freedom, of flow. Whatever words resonate with your soul, that's where you're going. No excuses. No, there's no other option. And we have the time, you know, it's spring. Like, you can see it in the nature around you. Like, you don't go, the flower doesn't bloom overnight. It takes a little bit of time. It takes some watering. It takes some sunshine. It takes some nurturing. So this is your nurturing, watering stage. Move through this. This is one of the big messages that came through. Like, this is meant to be a very joyful, cheerful month and time for you. Like, move through this. Honor that you are in a new energy and explore it as if you were a kid. Like, just wide-eyed, joyful, again, seeing the miracles in every moment and like noticing and recognizing things that maybe you wouldn't. Like, make the choice to be really present, to see miracles and to witness the new energy and the new vibration that you're in. Another very important thing is, like, for this month and this foundation that we're laying for this chapter, is that it is really important. I think one of the reasons we're going slow and we're being asked to kind of be the observer right now and go inward is we want to commit to the truth. We want to really lay a foundation that is truthful, honest, and clear, and truthful to ourselves and our soul's mission and our soul's purpose and what we want out of life. So that's a really important goal, I guess is the word I would use, but we're setting this slower pace of being the observer, understanding the energy, asking the questions with the purpose of truthfully moving forward in this chapter, moving forward in every step with clarity and honesty. It's exciting. Your craft is you this month. And kind of always, right? But become the master of you. This is your opportunity. Become the master of you. And you become the master of your ability to co-create and create the life that you want. So here we are, friends. We've landed in a new energy, a new vibration. And it's a really big opportunity. It feels good. It feels exciting. If you can't mess it up, but certainly, follow these little tips. That's the reason that they're here. Remember what the energy of this month is. Remember the purpose of this month. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Stay present witness and look for miracles and the joy and the beauty in life. And like, you're going to be good to go. You're going to be good to go. It's a long journey. We're not in any rush. A big part of it is just enjoying the process. And this is the part where we get to like take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. I think it's really important to acknowledge like we're done. We're done with the war. We're done with the burn it all down energy. We did that. We did it. You did it. You put in the work. And now we get to be in a state that feels much more high vibe, much more in flow, much more abundant, much more miraculous, much more true to ourselves and what we came here to do. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be on the journey with you. I am excited to witness your journey. I'm excited to receive more information to help guide you. And I'm so, so grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity that we all have. I feel it. I feel the collective energy shifting. I'm grateful for all of you for doing the work to help with that. And I'm grateful for you all for spending time with me here, listening to these messages and, you know, trying to move along your journey as gracefully as possible. You're doing great, and I appreciate you. All right. If you haven't listened to last week's episode with my friend, medical intuitive healer, spiritual coach, Margaret, I highly recommend it. Margaret and I won't be doing anything. I'll be asking questions and kind of co-hosting, but Margaret is hosting a healing and chakra cleansing virtual like meetup course is not the right word. It's really a virtual meetup for anyone who wants to learn a bit more about quantum healing, wants to understand some chakra balancing practices, which by the way have changed my life. I balance my chakra every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and it has made such a huge shift in my energy levels, like very obviously. So if you want to understand a little bit about tapping into the quantum healing, your chakra, do some chakra balancing exercises, and then receive a group healing with Margaret, please join us this Saturday. It is a virtual event. It starts at 11 or 11:30 a.m. Eastern. I think it's 11:30. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. God, I'm terrible at this. I will put the link in the show notes so that you will know absolutely for sure. But either way, you sign up virtually. It's free. It will be a free healing and you will learn a lot, and there's an opportunity for Q&A. So if you're dabbling in this stuff and have some questions or need some guidance, it'll be really helpful. And listen to last week's episode because Margaret's so powerful, and that will get you jazzed up and excited and ready to join us. All right, friends. I love you all. Welcome. Welcome to Creation Energy. Let's fucking go. Have a good one.